welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coates. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Myers. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. To the air on first down. Myers complete on the crosser. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna look downfield again. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Kentucky! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them and make big plays for them.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 15-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Here comes the heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off-play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be forcing it a little bit.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Reads it, fires complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. we've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box. They try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability, and he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand the football, you get the production. That's how you get to 4,000 yards rushing.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're
Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Meyer. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Kessler. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. Got room at the 35. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll leave it with him. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He'll pull it on the read. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Kessler. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Into the end zone, and it's picked off for the third time today. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he makes the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Missouri 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Trying play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives in between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll throw on 3rd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Pulls it in. It's Kessler on the nasty move, and now he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll send the tight end in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Grab near the marker. It's Whitted. At midfield, he's got room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. To the air on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown! down, Tigers. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 10 over Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Slams ahead, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the extra point is good. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll try the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On the move.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Kessler. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air on second and short. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
54. Missouri, 24.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. Quick spin on the run. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. They didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.